Hey guys, we got some news here coming out Friday. It was about the big Arrowverse crossover coming out this November. So this revealed here, this poster shows Crisis on Earth X, which is pretty cool. This is, play on the whole Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline in the comics, which in the comics it had the death of Barry Allen, the death of Supergirl and stuff like that, which I'm not sure if we'll get that. I don't think we'll get that. Especially not right in the middle of their seasons and stuff. That'd be something they'd want to save for the end of their seasons and stuff like that. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, you got this poster here, which shows, new characters like Zari and the Ray and stuff like that. That should be pretty cool. And we have Vixen in here. I think it'd be cool to see if we get to see both versions of Vixen, Mara McKay from the animated show, and we also get what's her face from who's currently part and a legend character right now. So I think it's gonna be cool to see all these characters interacting and stuff, which we have seen before, but it's gonna be really cool to see a little bit more of that. And hopefully, with this being Crisis on Infinite X, it's quite interesting. I mean, Crisis on Infinite Earth means to me like as a whole, like every Earth was affected of this, but this is Crisis on Infinite X, so this could just be another Earth that we've never seen before coming over to this place and asking for help, and that's it. And they go over, they help, they come back, and there's nothing affects anyone else. Someone like Ray or Zari comes to Earth, all the different Earths, come to Supergirl's Earth, come to Flash's Earth and Arrow's Earth and stuff, and gets everyone to help, and then goes back to her Earth to help fight this, and then go back over. I think there was a Justice League there was a Justice League cartoon that came out where it pretty much was that, whereas their Lex Luthor came over, and the other Lex Luthor, who was a good Lex Luthor, came over and got the Justice League to help fight the Injustice League or something like that type of thing. And that could be kind of like the idea for the Injustice video game. So that could be a way that they do this. But for me, I really hope that this can be Earth X, can be like Earth Zero, should be the one that's the main Earth, because they've never really, not that I know of, they've never really made it clear whether or not the main Earth that Arrow and Flash takes place on in Legends of Tomorrow, is that the main Earth? Is that the main Earth Zero? Is that the one that everything is based off of type thing? That could be interesting to see that. So I'd love to see what happens with this. I'd love to see that we have all these posters here with this different characters and stuff like that, different like dark versions of these characters, which that'll be fun to see that. Maybe we could see something like a Power Girl set up like this, or set up to see a Power Girl or something like that, or teasing of a Power Girl to eventually have Power Girl on Supergirl. That would be cool. But the main thing I need to see out of this, for me, the ending needs to set it up so that Supergirl and her whole show needs to be on Supergirl. It needs to be on the same Earth as Flash and Arrow and stuff like that. Maybe you bring her over completely, or you have everyone else move onto a different Earth so it changes every single show instead of just Supergirl's. That would be a really cool idea too. But the minimum is I'd like to see Supergirl be on the same show, same Earth, same place as Arrow and Flash, and Central City, or it's National City within the same Earth as Central City and Star City and stuff like that. Because there's so many episodes you have with these little crossovers that are not these big crossovers where you have just Felicity going from Arrow to the Flash for one episode, and then you have Diggle going over to just Flash. You have Joe West going over to Arrow for an episode. Cisco going over to this and that. And how cool would it be to have episodes where where Martian Manhunter could go over the Flash up one episode, Martian Manhunter could go over to Arrow one episode. You could have Guardian go over to Arrow one episode. That would be a really cool thing. You could actually learn some fighting and stuff and things like that. That would be really epic to see that over there. You could have all kinds of different stuff. You could have Alex and Maggie go into one episode, go over and stuff like that. Have them team up and stuff like that. I mean, there's so many different possibilities you can do when you're not limited to having to force a portal to go have a crossover with Supergirl. So the only time Supergirl ever crosses over is only during the big stuff. And I want to make it so much easier to have little crossovers throughout the whole seasons all the time, just like Arrow and Flash keep doing. So I think it's going to be fun to see what this is. I'm just crossing my fingers that it affects Supergirl by bringing her over, and it permanently has some effect to this, and not having it just go over for a few times and come back and that's it. No real effect on the Supergirl show or anything like that. So hopefully if they do bring her permanently together to make these little crossovers more possible in the future. So let me know what you think, guys, about this poster in the comments below, and what would you like to see and how would you like to see things, and if they do bring everything together like that, what crossover would you like to see? Who would you like to see go where and interact and stuff like that? Because that's going to be cool to see that. So it's definitely going to be fun to see that, and I definitely can't wait to see it on November 27th. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.